Cisco Show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't touch that remote. Got a good show here. This show is very important. You know, if you want to live healthy, you want to enjoy life, you have to, know what's available. And here in Norristown, we have one of the unique rehab. Yes, sometimes you go to the hospital, and after the hospital, you lay there and you wait and wait. Then, you get tired. So what you do now is they put you in this environment, building, whatever, and help bring your strength back. Now, they say the name of the place is Powerback. But if you confuse power, you'll think it's a politician. This is not to make you a politician. This is to make you healthy. So we got the administrator, George Miller, and we have a very attractive Karen Sandberg, right?
Schamberg.
Is that good enough?
Yeah.
All right, good. A regional director in sales marketing, top shelf. All right, I only live right around the corner, and I went to Rittenhouse School. It is formerly the Rittenhouse Pine Center. So my heart is right with this show, because I had a lot to do with having this building come to this rehab come to Norristown, the original Rittenhouse. So the administration, the new owners, renovated this place. I mean, it's really classy. And when I say it's classy, you have to really go and see it. Now, you have an opportunity to go and see it. On April the 13th at 1 p.m., we're going to have open house. You go over there, you can look and see what they got. You'll have a tour, and they'll have something to eat, okay? Now, that's enough talking for me. Now, they're going to talk to you. So, George Miller, okay? Grazie and welcome to the Hank Cisco Show. And Karen, okay, now, what is it?
Take it away.
What happened there?
All right. Well, to the surprise of many people who are patients in a hospital, there's oftentimes an interim step before going home.
Yeah.
And that is rehabilitation. And we are, as you said, a rehabilitation center. And I'm going to say this out loud, not to confuse it with alcohol or drug rehabilitation. This is physical rehabilitation.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
After a hospital stay. Very important.
A lot of people, being a former policeman, everything is rehab. Right away they think drugs. Right. It's not a drug outfit, okay? Let's get that straight.
So we know people want to get back home as soon as possible. So everything we do is geared towards the rehabilitation and getting them back home as quickly as possible. And thus the idea, and thus the name of Powerback.
Powerback.
Getting your power back, exactly. We, everything.
How about you got physicians and doctors there?
Yeah, we've got expert clinicians.
We had them on the show here.
Yeah, we did about 3 months ago or so.
Right.
So between our clinicians, the amenities that you talked about, we redid the entire interior with private rooms that are absolutely gorgeous, and other amenities, including dining and bistros. How do you say it in Italian? Mangia? What?
Mangia. Oh, good food. I was there. Hey, let me tell you, it's good food. When you get finished a nice meal and it's good, what do? People go like this. And you know what it means, Italian style? My grandfather, I say, Grandpa, what do you do that for? He says, when the food is good, I lock it in so it don't come out. Okay, so the food is good there. Now, Karen, it's your job to market, to let people know what it's all about. And on the 13th of April, from 1 to 3, you're going to be a big wheel there, right? You're going to be wheeling around, okay?
Yes, we'd like
to. Now, tell us what we got. I mean, there's so many features, and it's unbelievable. You have to come and see it, okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, we'd love to invite all of your viewers to come out and see us from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock on April 13th. And they'll see all the renovations that we've done. It's a beautiful building. There's private suites with refrigerators and 42-inch high-definition TVs, European-style bathrooms. We also give iPads, laptops. We have a guest services department that waits on patients hand and foot and gives them whatever they need.
You got somebody to do the hair too, right?
Yeah.
Salon?
Yeah, and we offer all of those kind of things, getting your nails done.
And another thing, you have like a little restaurant there that people come.
We do.
In other words, you're coming back. You're coming back to, like you like to go to a restaurant and eat, and the atmosphere is there.
Yeah, and you also have the option to do in-room dining as well. Not everybody wants to come out and go to the bistro, so they can have room service as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Actually, some can't, you know.
Yeah.
Look, you're talking to a guy that's been in and out of hospital, you know, I know what it's like. So things like this are very important. I had a cancer, colon cancer, prostate cancer, 2 hip replacements. So I know what it is to rehab. And thank God the good Lord up there takes care of me, and I recover pretty good. In fact, I think I'm going back in the ring. If I can get a guy that's 89 years old and weighs 200 some pounds, I'll take him on right now. Okay, all right, now, why did you change this name?
The market demanded it. There was a need for this. Nobody else in this area is doing what we're doing. What we're doing differently here is and the high aspect of this is the clinical piece. We have physicians in-house, 55 hours a week. We've got nurse practitioners there that leap over that Saturdays and Sundays. So the clinical side of this is much different than what you would find in a typical good center in this area. Yeah. So that clinical piece is hugely different. We also have consulting physicians that come in with us. Yes. You had Dr. Belasco on TV.
He's the one at my pacemaker.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, I got pacemakers too. Yeah. I don't know. I got 2 ingrown toenails I had taken care of too. Later on, I'll give you more later.
So including our in-house physician, these consulting physicians come in and work with our physician for those people who have cardiac issues. Once a week they're in there, and the nurse practitioners. That's what really makes us different and unique amongst the amenities and so on and so forth.
Well, one good thing too, I like you say short stay.
Yes.
That psychologically, that makes you think, you know, it's a short stay. It means I'm going to go to rehab, to convalesce, and I'm just going to lay there and wait until the good Lord heals me. Yeah. You know, sometimes Mother Nature gets lazy. You have to help her. Yeah. And that's when you come to a rehab like this. Now, I see here a picture here, right here, they're giving therapy, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. Our therapists are available from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day. So we really do have intense rehab, all geared towards getting people home quickly, because we know people just want to go home.
Yeah, yeah. And about visitors now. How about the visiting bit? What's the scoop on that?
They come anytime they want.
Right. That's great. You know, all right, the bell rang. Everybody out. Yeah. Come on. You know, I come to visit my loved ones.
And visitors are really important. They are as a part of getting well as therapy is. And also, it gives our nurses and our therapists the opportunity to speak with family members that you're going home with, to educate them as to what exercises you might be doing and/or other highlights that would help get you well.
Well, now, the hotel has this fancy word here that I can't pronounce. Amenities. Enemies, right?
Amenities.
Who?
Amenities.
What's that mean?
That's all the things that we just sort of talked about. Like
what are the things?
The iPads, the salon,
bistro.
the bistros,
the what?
Guest service, all of that stuff. The great food, everything is an amenity.
I like the restaurant. I like that. And how about the transportation assistance? What's that about?
Helping people get back and forth to their appointments, visiting their primary care physicians.
In other words, if you're in there and then you have to go to the hospital, you transport them there and get them back.
We do.
Sure.
In other words.
And sometimes people are seeing their consulting physicians outside and come back.
Oh, okay. In other words, if someone comes there and then suddenly there's only certain things you do to get them in shape, and then if there's something to develop something else, then you take them to the hospital, cure them, and bring them back. Is that right?
Lots of times when people leave a hospital, they have follow-up appointments already set up with an orthopedic doctor. Let's say if you're in an automobile accident, you were in the hospital for a broken whatever, you see an orthopedic doctor in the hospital, and 2 weeks later they say, come back, and they're still with us. We transport them back to the orthopedic doctor and bring them back.
From your house?
From our center.
From your center?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it's while they're in the center.
Right, okay. Now, we're located on Pine Street.
Yes.
Right? Right back at Rittenhouse Junior High School. When I went to school, I was a safety patrol. And my experience as a safety patrol, I became a policeman. I thought, directing kids, stop, Don't run in the halls. Don't run in the halls. You know, and so it's a lot of history here in Norristown.
Well, you know what? I remember as a kid. I remember you coming into my grade school.
What school was that?
St. Francis.
Oh my God! Never cross when the light is red. The light is red. We used to sing. Oh my God! You know, it was great. You know, and but you know, I just so happy that we have here in Norristown short stay. I mean that hits you when you say, well, it's going to rehab. You know, well, what's the name of the place? Well, it's a nursing home. You know, well, it's sort of. You know, it sounds like,
Right.
you know, and same thing, we don't want to confuse it with drugs.
Exactly. We know people have an aversion to the idea of going to a nursing home to rehab. So we're 100% dedicated to short stay, to get people back home. And that's our concentration. That's our expertise.
And all right, how does a person choose this? How do I get in there? What do I come in and?
That was one of the things that we found, Hank, that people don't plan for rehabilitation. They plan for a lot of things, but they have no idea when the discharge planner comes into the hospital room and says,
That's me.
You need to go to rehabilitation, and they can't even name a rehabilitation facility, let alone pick one out. So we're hoping that people will be informed and know about Powerback before they go into the hospital, so that when the discharge planner says, where would you like to go for rehab, they'll say, I'd like to go and get my Powerback. And one of the things we're offering is this Powerback card.
Oh.
And that's a card that you can sign up for and that we can get you so that it'll be in your wallet. And when you go to the hospital, you can pull it out and say, I know what to do. I want to get my Powerback.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my God, let me see that.
See that?
And it's a rehab, and it has a number there. And in other words, when you're in the hospital, this is the thing that'll get you in there, you know. And it's just like a follow-up.
Yeah, because the hospital discharge planners will hand you a list of rehabilitation facilities, and most people have no idea. And they may pick a facility because it's closest to their home, but that may not be the best facility for them. So we'd like people to be informed and let
now,
people know
are you
they want
connected with the two hospitals here? How's that work now? We have Einstein and Suburban.
We've got a great relationship with both the hospitals.
I mean, a lot of people wonder, say, well, I go to this hospital. I don't want to go. You know, what's the scoop?
Well, we've got a great relationship with both hospitals.
Good. I know Dr. Blasco is at.
Yes, he's at both.
Yeah, both.
And you know what? It's even bigger than that. People in the local area sometimes go to the downtown hospitals for specialty services, and we want them to come back and feel comfortable and be close with loved ones and relatives back where they live.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, I don't want to the local. I want to go to Philadelphia. You know, we have some of the best doctors, and we have the hospitals. We have your outfit, okay? The best. You don't have to go to Hong Kong and Yokohama and Philadelphia, New York, and all that place. We got it here, you know. An informed nation is a peaceful nation. An informed person is a healthy person.
Absolutely.
You know, and but I don't know. I got a thing here. It says here, I like this in the back of the card. It says here, people come here to get their power back. Exactly. Remember, I said it's not a power of political power. It's power, strength, to be able to walk, to be able to sing, to be able to, you know, that's your power. Oh my, I'm running out of power here.
Well, I want